him up in the zone if you can. And if you're going to swing in a sinker, hope you find a hole in the infield.
On Thursday, he singled and scored in the first inning. The Royals are down 2-0, but in their previous 3 games and a half, playing from behind in just about every game. That's off the end of the bat and foul, 1-2.
Right idea. His hangers, he'll pull it for a homer. He got great eyes. Every time.
Tempted, but he takes inside. So from 1-2 to 3-2.
Teammates are watching.
Pitch was not called, and we were talking about how Chris Gooch, Andrew Benintendi with Merrifield at first. That turned out to be a run on Thursday. One ball, one strike. For the World Series, he gave up 2 runs in 5 innings. That was the.
Yeah, they did. Go, good jump.
And on one hop, and the Blue Jays, because of their defensive alignment
there. Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first base, a phenomenal talent as a hitter and looking comfortable at first base.
2 down to Salvi. Now I wrote in my scorecard 6-4-3 double play. You look back on your scorecard 5 innings from now and that's not going to stand out, but what do you call that, a reverse 6-4-3 double play?
Yeah, you know what, if you're technically hard that ball was hit and Witt was running, so they were moving, maybe that'll fall. No.
Caught by Davis, and after all that, Santana lost the bat, and he's out. The
short games like this, whoever gets that lead early has an edge. You gotta get on the board.
Blair had a 2-hit game Thursday night, and neither was a home run. He had a double and a single, and slumping hitters will pull their pant legs up, and Soler's got him up above his knee.
I know. I noticed that. A lot of players nowadays have the pants above the knee.
Blue Crew pants.
Yeah, they do.
Tied him up. Jonathan Davis makes the play. 2 up and 2 down. We were telling you about, you get an upper deck ticket at Citi Field, and he got off to that great start as a rookie, and then he had elbow surgery twice.
Not good. How about that? How we have time to tell the stories about these guys, you know, just fantastic. I mean, we heard about guys sneaking in the ballpark, you know, and when they were kids, and trying to find a way. Milk cartons. Wow.
These two probably saw quite a bit of one another in the National League East. Steven Matz and Michael A. Taylor.
Yep, you want to bring him up in the zone, but not that high. Ooh, man, great change.
That's his 3rd. Toronto got a 2-run double from Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the first. The Royals are without it. Has set down the last 5 Royals. 0-2 on Hunter Dozier, who says that was in.
0-2 and look down and in, but don't look down too far. There you go. That's where you want to put that. But what makes, and that's important to keep the hitter off balance. Eyeball him. Because that's what the hitter loves. He loves the fastball. But it moves.
That's back-to-back strike for kids who have suffered abuse and neglect. And in 3 years, they have cared for 10 children and have.
Oh, man. They are so special. And look, you can see those kids look happy.
1 ball and fastball. Fouled away, and I wonder with a guy like they're going to get something other than a fastball. Like right there. I mean, just slipping one in there at 96 when the hitters.
Oh, he just, when he sees a left-hander getting ready to come up and face the Royals, he just lights up. Loves to hit left-handed pitching.
And he's done a nice job of 2 outs. Here's Nicky Lopez. The breaking ball stays inside. Nicky scored twice and walk. He scored twice on errors by the third baseman Biggio. Semien charges and is just in hit in 3 innings against Steven Matz. Merrifield is the only Royal to reach, and he
might change right here, this batter.
1-1. Has been cruising ever since. 1-2. In the 3rd innings. 3 Blue Jays are in pursuit, and it's going to drop at this stage of your career.
Exactly.
Hard hit and caught at third by Espinal, and there's 1 away in the 4th.
Steven Matz.
2 hops out to Semien. Benintendi, one of the best, if not the best, Blue Jay starter. And yet Malone's a lefty, so they'll still see 4 starters. It's Brady Singer.
I like this lineup that Mike Matheny's putting out there against left-handers, especially with an excellent job. But there's power in the lineup. There's guys that can play a little small ball, can bunt. He has a good mixture of talent so you can react quicker.
2-2.
I remember my hitting coach. I had some great hitting coaches right in front of my chest, and I said, well, yeah, this is where I'm comfortable, but how am I going to get my hands back? He goes, they will automatically when they're be comfortable. Ooh.
Called 3rd strike. Sal a hit, and now he has a 3-0 lead. Inside ball 1 on Carlos Santana. And he had been ahead of Witt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-1, and then Andrew batters in each of the first 4 innings. That gets by the mound. Espinal throws out Santana, and there's 1 away in the 5th.
He would have been able to handle it, but let the good hands people take care of that.
Two balls and no strikes. Matz has thrown 54 pitches in 4 1/3 innings.
Just gotta like to see a pitcher that has his finger exposed, the wiggle of the finger. Some of the teammates that I had over the years, some guys would wiggle their finger on a breaking ball.
Well, there's a start. If anything, they get Matz to pitch out of the stretch. Whoa.
Give Taylor that again. He might hit it out of the park.
That was cutting in on him. 1-1, and Michael struck out. That might have been a makeup call. 1-2. And now a called 3rd strike. 2 down to Dozier. That'll be backing out of play. That's a.
And so he would say that was a big league strike right there. Yeah. Frank Pulley was a beauty. Some of the umpires back in the day.
And I just think, I mean, if you, I get the humor things.
Pulley would say, "Get away, Day. You better be hacking."
Well, Matz has been falling behind in this inning. That's a good pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Royals have 2 base runners in 5 innings. Both have been walks. And with Soler running, Dozier fouls it away. Today.
You're correct.
Soler runs again, and Dozier takes a called third strike. That was right on the edge, so $100. Ball one to Hanser Alberto. And of course, if the Royals hit a great Sonic Slam contestant today through the Royals ballpark app. The Royals are still without a base hit as Alberto pops out to first. They will be credited with a shutout, but in order to be in the record books with a.
Tell you what, Matz just filling it up. Huge advantage.
And he didn't want to be moving out there as a pitch was coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Blooped up the line, and it's going to be down. And the Royals have their first hit and their third base runner.
Good. See what this pitch gets here. You would use your manners and say, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Could you move one step to the right?"
2-0 on Witt.
Witt wants that floating changeup in the middle. That's
last start, but they're going to work in the Blue Jays pen. That's well hit right center field. Davis is on the run, and he runs it down. So that had second and third one out, or maybe even. And Phelps is just playing catch out there. He's not getting hot, as they say, meaning getting game ready. Momentum changer. The Blue Jays had just scored 2 in the top of the first inning, and then Merrifield led off the first. Went on to retire the next 12. That's well hit to left. Gurriel goes back, still back. It's over his head. The Royals will get their first run, and Benintendi has an extra base hit in 3 consecutive games. And that gets away. There are 2 outs, but Benintendi moves up 90 feet. Grounded, and a backhand play by Espinal.